Hello, my name is Jana Cristo, and today I wanted to show you what you can expect from the Buildium free trial. First, you don't need a credit card to sign and explore their property management software. I will log in, show you how what information they request, and I will do a short walk through the application. I've used Buildium for about 14 years, so I'm very familiar with the software, and I'll point out to the things that I particularly found very helpful and time-saving. The first thing I wanted to show you is the public site that comes with Buildium the moment you sign up for the free trial. Buildium creates a free website, and you can customize a lot of the things: logo, color scheme, and you can add pages. Just customize it the way you want it. The website is mobile friendly, and you can preview here how it looks like on mobile and desktop. And let me show you how it looks like out of the box. It has a website accessibility adjustment here for vision impaired people, and for blind users you can turn the screen reader. So it has everything that you could possibly need in a property management website. It's not the prettiest website, but it will do the job. Here tenants can apply here from this link. They can apply from each property separately, and here's where the residents and owners log in to their website portal. So the next thing I wanted to show you is how easy it is to advertise the property with one click and screen a tenant, create the lease, and even renew leases. So you can do all of this from this tab here, leasing. So all you have to do to advertise your property is actually list unit. And here it is. You're going to enter rent, deposit, contact information, photos, property details, and you click post listing, and it goes to all the syndicated website and web portals. And I just want to show you which ones are those. From here, from listing settings. Once the application is submitted online, it shows up under applicants, and as new is these are the statuses available, and when it's new it's going to show up under new, and this allows you to look at all the applications, and you can see where in the approval process they are at. So let's look at one application to show you the whole process. After the application is submitted, you get it here and you start checking all those boxes. You can add more to the checklist. You can change the status. This is very helpful because it creates a system that if you have employees, they can duplicate. You can attach files, proof of income here. Everything goes in one place, and the information from the application is right here. And of course, the screening information is going to come right here. Like, let me show you what a report looks like. Buildium uses TransUnion credit report, and there are two prices. One, if the tenant pays directly, is $30. If you pay for it, is $15. And here's the profile of the tenant, credit score, trade lines, collection records, criminal report, and of course eviction. So everything you need is right here. So once you have the tenant, let's say I want to approve this tenant, I want to, after the tenant is approved, the next step would be moving in, creating a lease. Buildium has all the information about the property, the owner, and the tenants from the tenant application. So if I want to create a lease, all I have to do is, here I can add more tenants. All I have to do is click on create a lease, enter the type of lease, start date, some information about the amount, the rent amount, when it's due, security deposit, additional charges, and all of that. From here, I can send the welcome letter automatically to the tenant. And I can, once I'm done with this, I can create a lease. It's not going to allow me to do that, but it automatically creates a lease, and you can send it to get it signed from your desktop. It's super easy, something that normally would have taken hours. You can approve and move in tenants in 5 minutes. Is that easy. The next thing I wanted to show you from the leasing is lease renewals. And that's also huge time saver, because if you have a lot of property, it allows you to have a look at all of the properties that are coming soon for renewal, and also allows you to generate an offer. Right here, this lease has 75 days, so I'm going to go and generate an offer. The best thing to do is offer the tenant a fixed lease, so they can sign another lease. And let's see, they're paying $12.50. I would say if they want to stay, I would say I will raise the rent for a fixed lease at $1,300, but the second offer will be month to month. If they want to stay month to month, I will make this really undesirable option, so I'll raise the price to $1,600. And this part I love. You can generate an actual letter from here and send it, or you can create an email. The best thing to do is do both. So I'm just going to click on email, so you can see how everything is filled out for you. The first offer, the second offer, the name of the tenant, the property address, all of it. All I need to do is click send, and that's it. I sent a renewal letter to the tenant. That's easy. So that's it in the leasing portion. One of the things I've always loved about Buildium is how intuitive and easy it is to use, and this especially applies for the accounting. The difference between Buildium and other softwares is that you don't have an accounting degree to use it. In fact, you could probably give it to anybody with just basic understanding of accounts and get them to work with it. And if you don't have a dedicated accountant, and if trying to choose between software, I would definitely recommend Buildium. it's easier to learn as well. So just in the accounting tab, I want to show you how many options you have. You have financial, general ledger, banking. From here, you can pay bills, you can pay your vendors. You, of course, receive, hopefully you'll set up the electronic payment for the tenants. You can also pay owners. And you can file your taxes. All of this here. And the electronic payments from tenants, actually, right here, this tab shows you where in the process the tenant payment is. You can see when they made the payment, when it's pending, and when it's approved. So you don't have to worry what's going on. You see it, you see that the tenant paid, but you don't know where the money is. So this really helps to actually follow the money. So this is, I'm not going to go into depth because there's a lot of tools here and a lot of reports. I want to skip to maintenance. Here you can enter your vendors, and let me show you work orders. How easy it is to, the tenants from their portal can submit work orders, and unless it's an emergency for which you should have a separate telephone number, but unless it's an emergency, absolutely advise your tenants to submit online so you can have a record of everything that's going on. So from here, you can see, let me clear the filters, so you can see all of your work orders in the status of each work order. So let me see if I can find the new one, just the new one, so I can show you how easy it is to hang the handyman. This one is in process, but I'll click on it. And to show you how easy it is once you receive the maintenance request from your tenant, to actually email the work order to your vendor from here. That's it. It took me one click to send an email to my vendor so they can go and coordinate with the tenant and fix. The only time I will get involved is when the vendor calls me and explains what the situation is, and I can call the owner. So that's it. It makes your life a lot easier. And once you receive the bill from the vendor, you can enter it here. So that's it. That's all it takes. And now, even though I love Buildium, I just wanted to show you something that I don't use. And that's the property inspections. Personally, Buildium uses Happy Inspector, and I just don't like their interface, and I don't know, I didn't think it's very well integrated in the whole website, so I used a different vendor and I haven't had an issue. I mean, if you want to know, it's Inspect and Cloud. So from here, this is all about maintenance. You can enter task, and those could be maintenance task, or these could be any other task. And you can see your task and other people's task. The last thing I wanted to show you is the communication center. From here, you can send announcement to all tenants or to all property owners. You can send text messages to all. You can send messages to specific people. And you can also do mailings, actual letters. You can use Buildium to send letters from your desktop. And you can also email people. So you can see this is record of all of your communications, which is super important in property management. So I just wanted to compose an email to show you how easy it is to send, let's say, pet violation letter. If I want to say something to all tenants, I can also do it from here, but I want to just send one letter to one person. So from here, I'm going to say violation of pet policy. I want to send them an email. And all I need to do is click send. Everything else is filled out for me. That's it. So I really love this part of Buildium, because if you have more than 10 properties, you'll find out that this is probably the most useful part of the software. If you want to sign up for the 14 days, it's super easy. You can follow the link on our blog post, or you can just directly buy the software. I would definitely advise you to actually test it first and see if it fits your needs. Because especially if you're switching software, it's really a pain to move everything and get used to new software. So these are the 3 plans. You can start with Essential. Essential pretty much includes everything that I just mentioned. It just has some extra fees, which I will go over. But it does include everything that I talked about. So this is Essential. Growth includes everything, but has like live support. Property inspector is free. You get the EFT fees are waived. Everything in Essential and Premium is open API. You know, if you have a large property management, then this might be something you want to look at. So this is, I wanted to go over some of the features that might be extra in the Essential plan. So electronic payments from the tenants are $1 per transaction. And when you turn around and pay the owners, it's additional 50 cents. So for every payment, you're paying $1.50. If the tenant pays credit card, with credit card is $2.95, and you definitely should charge them for it. To get approved with Forte, and Forte is the payment processor for Buildium, very solid company, but to get approved, you need to go through an application. This is the $99 that you paid them to set up your account. You can only have a business account. And then for each lease, if you want to get it signed, not to use the software to prepare it, but to get it signed, that would be $5 per lease. Property inspection, the Happy Inspector, as I told you, is $99 plus additional $40 to $95. As I said, I never use that, but it might be something you want to consider. Tenant screening is $15. You pay it, and you can still charge the tenant, and you can decide what you want to charge the tenant. And then if you want the tenant to pay directly, then it's $30. So this is an essential, and of course a lot of these fees are waived in the growth and premium plans. So just Buildium rewards. Okay, I'm not going to go over that, but this is important because it's some add-ons to the software. Renter's insurance, if you want to include automatic renter's insurance, is $12 per month, and you charge the tenants basically for it. If you want to do if you want to file the taxes, is $25 per batch and $3 per form. If you want to do easy mail, it's 80 cents. As I told you, you can mail from the communication center. It's $80 per single mailing plus 15 cents per additional page. And you can print checks, you can send checks, you can have a showing coordinator, automated showing follow-ups, and tenant management. That's $25 setup fee in the essential package. So those are additional things that I didn't go over, but I just mentioned. So that's it. That's my review. Sign up for the free trial and give it a go.